Okay guys, another pair I'm looking at today is Gbpcad. Um, this looks like a good, few pips to be caught on this pair. Going to the monthly chart, as usual, we can see our price has reversed all the way from these lows over here, giving us a nice push up. But what I do like the most is the fact that we haven't had any bearish candles in the last few months. So this is since last year, August. So 6 months of straight bullish candles. This one closed with a nice rejection, but as you can see, it still closed bullish, which I believe is the reason why this candle then reversed because of the shooting star reverse, but then also still managed to close bullish. Now, the reason why I believe we currently have this rejection or this reversal over here is the fact that we have this minor resistance area. So I'm not going to take into consideration the wicks for now because we can see the wicks are all the way up at the high, the significant wicks. But obviously we've reached a price of rejection and did not manage to close above, it closed below, and then obviously the obvious thing for price to do is then reverse from this level. Now, I do believe that pound is ready for a nice pump of strength. And I love the way this previous month's candle has closed. We have the wick to the downside and then a nice big bullish candle, which I do believe now we've made another wick and we can see a nice big bullish candle for the rest of the month. Right, the fact also that we are only in the second trading day of the month, so price has moved down so much already, telling me that it needed to stop out a few people which were long. I was also long on Gbpcad. I caught about 220 pips, took my profit because I saw we failed to close above this. If price had closed above, I would have held, but we never. And so now we've tested the lows again, and I do believe we will be going higher. Going down to the weekly chart. Let's see. At the weekly chart, we can see price is still in a very strong uptrend. As we can see, it's been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And so I do believe this is still in the wave of making either a high at this resistance or perhaps a higher high, which will then push price into the key monthly key level, key resistance of 1.83. Also, we can see already for the month price has tested our moving averages, which is bullish. It's tested that level over there and it looks like price is going to shoot up. I also have the trend line in from there. We can see it has one touch, two touch, three touch. Price broke through, broke back below, but as we can see, the strength of the momentum of the bulls is still there, which pushed price again back up that level, and now we came back down testing the 1.73 level. I do believe we will be bullish on this pair, but in order to confirm our bias, let me go down to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we can see as well, we have this bearish engulfing candle which has closed, and then today we had a spike to the low, and it seems though what price really wanted to do was test this level over here. This is, as you can see, a nice double bottom. We have that low, we have the neckline, we have another low price then testing and just breaking below, and finally the proper breakout which we look for, which is one of the reasons why I bought, although I bought price right here at the bottom after this bullish candle and the reversal. So now price has rejected that level again. Let's see if we have a Fibonacci in there. As we see, prices came down all the way to the 78.6, and it looks like we could be trading above the 61.8% level as well. Now there's a lot of potential on this move. What I do expect is for price to come back up and at least retest this key level over here, and that's a whopping 520 pips to be caught with this pair. As we can see, the reason why I'm still bullish is because we had this price consolidating, broke out of the consolidation, retesting these levels over here, which means higher high, higher low, higher high. I'm sure this will be our higher low, and then we should be ready for the push up now on Gbpcad. Going down to our 4-hour chart, same as GBP USD, we had this nice morning star formation. As you can see, price now closed with a nice spin to the downside. This is sort of our hanging man candle. We could see a few more rejections to the low before price gives us the push up, but I'll be watching price around this area. Ideally, what I'll be looking for is for price to break back above the 1.37 level, with then what I want to see is price doing this, giving us that push over there, giving us the retest over there, and then giving us the nice push to be making new higher highs. The group and my team will decide, or I'll decide later on where our targets will be, but I see no traffic to the left hand side, so I think this target is very achievable very quickly as well. If we just had to measure that over there, let's see how many pips that is. Okay, it's a nice 180 pip move, which is a good catch for this pair. I love the way price is moving. Also, if I just draw a trend line in over here after the breakout of this sort of flag pattern, we can see that price also came to test down the lows. You can see the breakout. This could be the retest. All I see right now is buys. I'll just be a little more patient than usual on Gbpcad because of the way this 4-hour candle is closed, and then take it from there. Let's see on the 1-hour chart if we can break it down even more. Yes, on the 1-hour chart, what I can see is price could retest this area where so we could see price dropping down over there, giving us a nice inverse head and shoulders, and then giving us the push to the upside, a nice push to break back above the 1.73 level, and then the retest, and then I'll be going long. Also, we can see we have this trend line in over here. So with the test, if you test the back of the trend line as well, that will be perfect. And I will honestly be going in with um, a bit bigger risk appetite on Gbpcad, because I do believe this is one of those trades which will definitely take off and give us a nice reward for the lowest possible risk. So guys, hope you agree, hope you enjoy. Leave a comment if you enjoyed it, and have a good one. Cheers.